this is going to be your 11/11 reading. So today is November 11th, 2020. Very important number. 11/11 is Four of Wands energy, right, in the tarot deck, which would symbolize like a mirror image. They call it the twin flame number because it's mirror image, right? 11/11. It also symbolizes union, marriage, union, new beginnings. I'm gonna be very honest with you. There's this, I feel like, yay, but then, do you see what I'm saying? It's like we're really excited, but yet nervous at the same time and kind of anxious. That's how I felt all day. Because I feel like something's brewing, and it's very wild cardish. It's very 11/11 is going to be a beautiful time to focus on manifestations, right? But see, I feel like that's sort of distraction-ish. I feel like there's just something while we're all focusing on 11/11, manifesting, writing things down, creating it. I feel like while we're doing that, something's happening, is what I feel. The letter. Communication. News of something, but it's just communication. You and a person, this is past life too. What's funny about this is that as soon as I said that, I could see somebody in past lives corresponding with each other. And then I could see you guys in this life corresponding with each other. And I see you in future lives corresponding with each other. I see it. I just heard it's all lining up. This is the Intuit or Oracle deck. People constantly ask me what it is. I always say it. It's the Intuit Oracle deck. I thought it was sold out though, last I heard when someone tried to look for it. You can't buy it on Amazon. I think you can only go directly to the website, and it's a 2 with the number 2. Intuit Oracle deck. So you have here the Falcon rising above, strategizing, third eye, and then you have the Hanged Man, enlightenment. Somebody here is extremely enlightened, but they're becoming more enlightened. Enlightened as fuck. It's, I guess, I always call it that. Like, oh yeah, you're enlightened as fuck. It's when we. Let me stop for a second. This person is transitioning quick. It feels like it's a masculine, the road, crossroads, journey, opportunity, deciding, free will, travel too. This is all of the above, to be honest with you. Feels like somebody here might travel a lot, whether that has to do with their job. Feels like there is this fork in the road now. Do I go left or right? Do I stay or do I go? It's having to choose. It's empowerment. And I feel like that's important with this Four of Wands energy, because there's something about that sense of freedom also that comes with it, you know? It's about, I do have a choice here and I have freedom. Somebody here decides their fate. At least that's what they feel, they think, because some things are just sort of pre-written. But I don't know, man. In my live I did today on Instagram, xi_missy_xi, go follow me there. It was a really long live, and it was sort of like a lot of crazy energy all over the place. But it was like that type of an energy of like some plot twist, man. Some fucking plot twist happening. As I just feel like there's something happening. I named it Tale as Old as Time because it's what I was feeling this morning. Let me tell you why. Because last night I was randomly looking for something to watch on Netflix, right? And I came across this movie, which was amazing, called Holidate, right? So Holidate, D-A-T-E. And it was amazing, and it was funny, and I laughed my ass off. And I had butterflies, and it was like this great comedy love story, right? Anyways, in that movie, they start off as friends. And then they start to catch feelings, but then they're nervous because they don't know if the other one's feeling that. And then they don't want to look like a fool, and they don't want to say it first, so they pretend like they don't feel nothing. And then there's this moment when everything sort of shifts, and then he tells his friend, like, oh my God, something shifted. And she tells her sister, oh my God, there was like definitely a vibe. But then yet they're both still sort of like hiding it. And that just feels really relevant, right? Where it's like, just like in Beauty and the Beast, something's there that wasn't there before. Like there's this moment in time where something shifts. Tale as old as time, true as it can be. Barely even friends, then somebody bends unexpectedly. I realize I'm not Mariah Carey or Ms. Celine Dion, but you get the point. Something shifts. You have the mask. It's hidden motives. Exactly what I'm talking about with the movie. It was like, oh, I don't like you. Well, I don't like you either. But they like each other. Virgo energy here with the Hermit. But the Hermit is what? Somebody who's hiding. The Hermit is, I'm seeking the truth. I'm on a mission. I'm doing my own thing. I'm on a journey. I'm not looking for love. I'm trying to find myself. But guess what? I found you and I found me. So you always find what you're not looking for when you're not looking for it, because that's the way it works. I found you when I found me. I didn't find you when I was looking for you. I found you when I found me. You have the raccoon. The raccoon is basically Virgo energy. It's Virgo and Aqua, because the raccoon is a problem solver, very curious, very adaptive, creative, entrepreneur, resourceful, and clever. It's everything that an Aqua and a Virgo is. So this person has that type of an energy. They're on this search. They're very inquisitive. They're out there doing research on things. They're probably listening to podcasts. They're probably reading all these books. Whatever the fuck they're doing, they're trying to learn about their awakening, or learn about all these different things, about enlightenment. The islands, fucking the double rainbow. So the double rainbow is about divine intervention. It's duality. It's perfect timing. And it also symbolizes ascension, talking about enlightenment, rising up, right? Perfect timing. That's really key here. The timing of it. It's now. Serendipity, good luck. And then you have the islands, foreign affairs. This could mean literally foreign countries from each other, or someone's foreign. You have solo, isolation, very standoffish. I'm not going to tell you I like you. It's creating this separation between the two of you. Lonely and spread out. It's like, I feel it, but I'm not going to tell you so. And I'm going to take it to the grave, because I'm afraid you don't feel the same way, and I'm afraid to get hurt. And it's going to be complicated, and I'm not looking for something. The fucking fireflies, you're screwed. That's why you're falling in love, because there's chemistry, soul spark, someone very exceptional, magic, and attraction. It's the perfect package. It's every single thing you've ever wanted. It's number 11. It's 1111. It's today. It's two people carrying this vibration of that 11 firefly shit. You know, we've talked about this many times, especially if you follow me. What causes the firefly to light up is that chemical luciferin, derived from Lucifer. Lucifer meaning light bringer. There's this extreme attraction, and it's undeniable. And the more that you try to deny it, it's almost like the more it becomes. It's gonna start to be where you probably won't be able to concentrate at work, because it'll overcome you. I feel like it's so in your face, and it's like the more you deny it, the more the universe goes, you gonna deny it? Is that what we're doing? You're gonna pretend that this doesn't exist? The very thing that you've wanted all this time, Now when it's time for you to have it, you're gonna just clam up. No, you're not. But as you know, the universe will not force us to make choices and decisions. It can send the tower energy and do divine intervention and such. But at the end of the day, we have free will. And you literally have that in this card that says the road. It says free will. You do have a choice. What do you choose? This is magic. This is fairy tale. This is extraordinary. That's that kind of an energy that this right here is. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And there it is, chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. That's two cards indicating some type of extreme connection or chemistry. It's just undeniable. It's the two of you guys, if this is, I can't even talk, I'm nervous. If you guys have never met yet, when you do, fucking fireworks. I'm not joking. And I'm not kidding. You have your head of the pack. Finishing first, dominating. This is this person's energy in like life. They're very successful, they're competitive, they have drive, they want to win, you know, that's that kind of an energy. So they are definitely someone who's super successful now. And maybe that could be part of why they're like, I don't want to find somebody, I'm fine. It's definitely someone new. And it was during quarantine. Because it's divine now. It's divinely guided to you as quarantine. Why would it come in through quarantine? Because you would question the fuck out of it. And because that's just how it's meant to be. And because during quarantine and during this pandemic, everybody was sort of being rearranged. And it was tower energy. And the tower is divine intervention. Just like it says in the rainbow, the double rainbow, it's divine intervention. This person you met during quarantine, I'm telling you, I know it. So anytime from March or whenever your quarantine could have started in your part of the world. For it in Hawaii, for us, it was really like March. Ending of March, I want to say it was when we sort of went into lockdown. Can't remember. So from then till now, put it that way. So for us, it would be like March through November. I don't know about you. Take it as it resonates. This was during quarantine. This new love was divinely guided. It was destiny and fate. You got to get... This person had to free themselves from some type of a karmic cycle too. Because it's very indicative of this particular, you know, gorgeous unicorn being stuck and trapped inside of this like wooden like fence. But you know what it is? It's sort of like caging yourself. That's what you were doing before, or the other person. And this is like this, it's like an awakening that starts to happen, right? With the enlightenment and shit over there. And so they start to like break free from a particular way of thinking. I feel like they're becoming open-minded. But there's this thing about, because of the frequency that you're vibrating at, what you're doing is you're attracting in this, like attracts like. It's extreme chemistry. It's like, I'm telling you, if you guys haven't met in person yet, it'll be easy to play this off. Look at that. Bottom of this deck says stillness. And it's the fucking swan. For many people, the swan is their sort of symbol and sign of a twin flame, or of the one for you. Stillness. In the still of the night. I actually did a special love reading called In the Still of the Night, right? Recently, maybe 2 months ago or so, I can't remember. There's something about the quiet. I just heard you can hear a pin drop. So when nothing is happening. When nothing happens, everything is happening. But there's something about the quiet. It could be meditation, or when someone's sleeping. When they sleep. Remember, for like the fucking longest time, I was channeling when, you know, somebody watches you while you sleep. Maybe they watch your YouTube, or they watch you on social media. Ace of Wands. Maybe they watch you on TV if you're on TV. This is something beginning. It's very, I saw like a fairy godmother. This is my fairy godmother, my grandma. Her birthday's coming up soon. So she's a Scorpio. It's a fairy godmother with her wand, her magic wand. Your wish is granted. That's what that feels like. It feels like, and so it begins. It's something new. It's creation, but it's very fairy godmother-ish. I mean, for fuck's sake, on the Firefly card, it says magic. There's the Tower. Oh my God, it fell on top of free yourself. So for some of you, the Tower is what shook you free. You could have had like a sudden ending. This could have been a sudden new beginning, something that throws you off kilter. This could have been some people losing their jobs. This is some people breaking up with somebody. This is basically hitting rock bottom for some. The reason that the Tower does that is because it's trying to clear its path. It's trying to take you down to nothing to rebuild you back up the way you're supposed to be built back up. But it's also about reconfiguration, recalibration, and it's also about putting you where you belong, because wherever you were wasn't where you were supposed to be. It can also be very symbolic of something hitting you suddenly. You see, you have two lightning bolts. First of all, the lightning bolt could be very symbolic for some of you, and second of all, it could be about this sudden boom. It's like this sudden, it's like enlightenment, right? Hits you all, it just hits you like a ton of bricks. It's sort of like everything is just lining up. Bing, 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 bing. It's just all falling into place. That's the right word. It's all falling into place. It's sort of like it's chaos, but it's all falling into place. Two of Wands. Every road leads back to you. Princess of Cups. Look at this. Every road leads back to you. Princess of Cups. She's guarding her cup. She's not the Queen of Cups yet. She's the Princess of Cups. Temperance, balance. Trying to balance that vulnerability. That's what this is. Could be Sagittarius energy with temperance, right? It's balance and it's alchemy and it's a resurrection. It could be a reconciliation, but in this particular energy, it feels like it's balance. Trying to balance their vulnerability. See, because look, in this particular card, this is the Seven of Swords. She's hiding a sword behind her back. She's sort of not trusting. She doesn't trust people. She's not being vulnerable. She's not putting her sword down. She's not being open. Four of Wands again. 11-11. This is your reading. Marriage, union, stability, moving in together. This is like home, right? A structure. This like safe haven. This could be very symbolic of you guys buying a home, moving homes, or moving in together. Probably feels like the most important is moving in together. I mean, new love, chemistry. You guys, I'm still on the lookout to get authentic, not the fakies. The authentic Romance Angels deck by Doreen Virtue, because they're out of print. A couple people emailed me, and when I emailed them back to say, yes, definitely let me know, they never did email me back. And so I'm serious about this. I don't care about the price, but they need to be authentic. Please email me, send me information on this. This deck I've had for 3 years, that's why it's so bust up. And I just don't want one of those generic imitating versions. They're smaller, and I don't want that. I want the authentic version. So please, if anybody knows of some place that has it that's authentic, let me know. A lot of those on Amazon and eBay and shit, they're all like they're fakes. Breaking free. That's twice you have this energy of breaking free, because you also had free yourself. It feels like breaking free from fear. That's what it feels like. It feels like scared. I'm scared. I'm afraid. I'm afraid to say I love you. So, oh no, that just flew out my mouth. Oh, someone's afraid to say they love you, or you're afraid to tell somebody you love them. Again, we're going back to that thing about feelings that are just like being hidden. Relaxation. Recognition, relaxation, and then there's love. And I told you, it's this feelings. All right, let's start from here. You have recognition, somebody being publicly recognized for something, maybe a promotion, maybe you got a job, maybe you're starting a new business, maybe you're just like doing really great in life and people are like recognizing you, right? Some of you, this could be a person recognizing you to say, hey, you know what? I see you. I think I love you, so what am I so afraid of? Relaxation. Somebody here is minding their own damn business. I don't know if you're sleeping. I don't know if you're taking a nap. I don't know if you're on vacation. Somebody here is just they're just chilling in the cut, as you would say. Honey, this is chilling. They're chillaxing. And something hits them like a ton of bricks. I think they get a message. I think you get this message of possibly somebody totally like confessing their love. It could be that, or it could be something else too, but it has this thing about love. I have a feeling somebody confesses something and says like, hey, so I feel like they're overthinking it. They're waiting for you to give them a sign that you feel the same way too. And I just don't feel like that's gonna I don't feel like that's gonna work to your guys' benefit, honestly. It just doesn't feel like that's gonna work in your favor. It feels like somebody's gonna have to take that leap of faith and be brave first. Oh, 7 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. This is the Edgar Allan Poe deck. Look at this 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is a fairy tale. It's the feeling of having it all. So this person has all of these gorgeous heads of lettuce, right? And it's sort of like, I just have everything I could possibly need. There's even a rainbow in the background there. It's like living their best life. They have everything they need. So they think. This is the energy of when you're in that vibration. I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful. I have all I need. I don't lack nothing. That you attract things in. This is that vibration. 7 of Pentacles. Couples having this conversation. This is a high priestess talking to a high priest. This is past life. Very sort of Aladdin type of vibe, you know, that type of time period. Middle Eastern, or in, you know, like India, like Aladdin. It's definitely some kind of a past life. Queen of Wands. Oh my Lord. She's got one eye closed, her throat is slit. She's coming back to life. That's what I just heard. It's coming back to life. This past life energy is coming back to life. You and this person. I talked about that on my live today, about at the ending of it. I got like the energy space of like regeneration, or like the snake shedding its skin, but it's the same snake. It just has a different skin. It's like it's the same soul, but it just has a different skin, different appearance, different body. Different meat suit. There's something very magical and juju-ish about this, because look at the Queen of Wands. She's holding a candle, and there's something very magical about it. It's like these two plotted in a past life, and it's like, and I've talked about that before, a time release spell that was done in ancient Egypt that would assure that these people, this couple, this twin flame, they would reunite. The world. The world is the card of completion. It's like, congratulations, you did it. It's almost like, congratulations, all is well. That's what I heard. It's like, congratulations, it's done. The Hanged Man again. Enlightenment. It's also a pause. That's that stillness card. calm before the storm. That's what it is. Ooh, look at the star. When you wish upon a star. It's Aqua. Oof, the Ace of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. Scarab, this is a rebirth. Absolutely phenomenal energy. Ooh, Ace of Wands underneath that. Oh my God, I didn't even notice it. Look at how gorgeous it is with that candle. This is this is past life. This is two old souls coming back together. They're coming back from the dead. Well, they are. This is something that was assured in past lives for this to happen. It's written in the stars for these two people to come back together, to reunite. Written in the stars. You know, the Ace of Pentacles can be a card of moving. It can be career change. But in this deck, it's rebirth with the Scarab. It's like they plotted. They said, well, how are we going to make this work? Because what if we don't remember each other? And they're like, we're going to remember each other. I felt this at the ending of my live I did today on Instagram. It felt like, because we had the starfish. And what I had felt was that it would be undeniable that the signs, you guys said, okay, we're going to do this then. We're going to do this, that, there, and the other. That way there's no doubt that we'll be like, yeah, it's you. But it's harder than we thought, you know? Like we were very ambitious about it. It's like, no, you're just not gonna, there's no mistaking it, right? That's what we were thinking, like, oh, guarantees no mistaking. But in actuality, it's sort of like, we come here and we forget, we have amnesia. It's gonna be so overwhelming, the signs. It's like, you can't miss it, like you can't deny it. This is exactly what it is. It's this person and it's this person, because how the fuck are you gonna make this shit up? How do you explain it? You can't. It's out of this world. It's insane. The bee, the flower blossoms and the bee comes. The other day when I switched my service over to Verizon, the first day we went, because we had to go 2 days in a row, I got into my car and something was on my hand and I looked down and it was a fucking bee. I had to open my window and shake my hand off to get the bee off. Didn't sting me. It just landed on me just this past weekend. When the flower blossoms, the bee comes, right? That's the quote. It says, flower doesn't dream of the bee. The flower just blooms and the bee comes. And this is symbolic of, I found you when I found me, because I wasn't looking for you. I was actually looking for me. See how that works? And then you have the phoenix rising up from their ashes. Rebirth is what the phoenix says, and it's what it symbolizes. And it's exactly what I'm talking about with the scarab. This is some type of huge rebirth. It's this rising up. It's literally coming back from the dead, because it's sort of like it's your higher selves or the ghosts of who you guys used to be or something, like sort of like awaken, and you guys like remember and you go, oh my God, it's you. Oh my God, I remember now. I recognize you, because even though you look different, I recognize you, your light, your soul. It's you. Look at the gazelle. Heightened awareness and ability. Vulnerable. The gazelle represents supreme grace. With every move, this awe-inspiring beauty emits sophistication and elegance. Gazelle personalities are often hyper-aware of their surroundings, bordering on hyper-vigilant. And this can inhibit them from enjoying the beauty they've spent so much effort cultivating. No more worrying about all those predators out there in the wild. When this card appears, it's time to get back to the present moment. Sit down, find your breath, and acknowledge the bounty that surrounds you. Let it nourish your gentle soul. It's about stop worrying and freaking out. It's about relaxing. Graceful, perceptive, and artistic. So the gazelle is sort of skittish. in a sense, right? Because it's worried. It's super aware of its environment. It can feel it. It can smell it. It can hear it. It can sense danger. What they're saying is, right now there's no danger. In this present moment, it's about enjoying it and soaking it in. The bee is coming, right? The bee is coming. The phoenixes are rising up. This masculines. And right now, this is, of course, as you know, this is Scorpio season. Freedom from suffering and past karma and reincarnation. What did I just say about the ghost awakening? The phoenix represents the transformation of our past. It doesn't mean running from it, denying it, or burning bridges with rage. The phoenix employs an advanced technique described in yoga as the burning of impurities through practice and dedication. The essence of the phoenix is with us when we realize we have been suffering too long and something must change. We take a stand and decide to live consciously instead of being driven by the unconscious mind and its long list of fears and aversions. That very moment, the spark of the phoenix is lit, and the great bird helps us burn through our baggage. We no longer run from who we are, what has happened to us, or what we have done. The stuckness and dead weight fall into the ashes, and a lightness and clarity emerge. As the stagnancy continues to smolder, those phoenix lifts our spirit up and up as we begin to recognize ourselves again. See, I told you, it's like the ghost of who you are. It's like you guys are awakening. We may catch a glimmer in our eye that wasn't there before. Look closely. It's a sign the fire of transformation is upon your wings. The phoenix in the first chakra. The ancient yogis believe that our heaviest karma resides in the first chakra. This earthen center is also called Muladhara, or our root. The ascent of the phoenix begins here, and as the entanglement of karmas is slowly burned, it rises from the ash toward the navel center. Again and again, it makes this journey from first to third chakra, purifying our essence, freeing us from the past. Holy fuck. And so it begins. I want to thank you all for your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions on YouTube. A lot of people have been saying for some reason they have been automatically unsubscribed from my YouTube channel. So that it does that for some reason from time to time. And I've heard other people complain about that to other YouTubers. So please check to make sure you're subscribing to me. Thank you for all of your likes, shares, and subscriptions. I also want to have you follow me on Instagram, xi_missy_xi. And I am finally accepting reading requests again. Click the description box below for all of my info. Okay, there's a process of how I do it. Be careful you do not get scammed, because there's people on Instagram who are perpetrating me and other people and trying to scam people into sending them money directly for readings. First of all, I don't ever solicit you, ever. You know the process. You have to email me first. The email address is below. And I send you an invoice for payment. I don't ever accept direct payments. And I would never come to you to solicit you and to say, hey, you want a reading? I just would never do that. I don't have time to do that. It's just not my process. So be very careful you're not being scammed, okay, you guys? And I'm so sorry that people out there are like that. All right, I'll see you guys later. Happy 11/11. Go and manifest some shit today. Beautiful new beginnings. Happily ever afters. Masculines awakening, rising up. Seems like the ghost of who you guys used to be. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. Love you guys. Bye.